Good set. Audience in the future. He said, remember?
Just about set to go now. On the hill for the White Sox, number 64. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And it's even up.
That's a ball.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the opening day lineup for the Angels. Chris, they're looking to reverse course this year after some disappointing seasons.
No doubt, Boog. They haven't had a winning season since 2015, even with some otherworldly talent on the roster over the years. The AL West has some strong teams. We'll see if the Angels can move in the right direction in 2025.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Slides, but it gets by him.
His birthday, Smile's birthday is coming
18.
soon. And when is Lemon's birthday?
13.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Angels strand 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano. What do you have on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of...
That one ripped left field. Bangs off the wall. Taylor races for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one out to right. Brings it in. 1 away. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Yeah, fraud mama.
That one down the line and foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch outside. Go to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. The throw in, he pulls into second as a run scores.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. The shortstop takes the ball. Benintendi, the runner at second with one away. And another ball. Lined into left center, base hit. Here comes Benintendi around third. He's safe, and they lead by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Runner on the move. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Tim Elko with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to...
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now into scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Coming home.
I know I can't play like this. Why? I have to finish
2 runs
this.
are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now Miguel Vargas right through there for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, Moncada. The throw to second is offline.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
That one not close, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
No, sir.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next to him for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And now it's even up.
Maybe you need to pay for your food.
The 1-1 is fouled
I
off.
pay for everything. I pay for everything. All exactly.
You pulled out from
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
There's
And a
their
strike right
game's
through there.
tomorrow.
That one at triple digits.
They have a triple.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over.
Although
Although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. We head to the second on the south side. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. Here on the south side, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swing and a foul out of play. And the pitch. And there's a ball. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Joe Adell. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here is Moncada.
Stop chewing gum.
Swings through that one out.
Every time I see her, she's chewing gum.
Fouled off left side. Adell off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Soriano back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Headed towards the corner. Ward running hard to get it. And there's one away. Benintendi to the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Yeah, that's fouled off. Soriano ready to fire now. They say when.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Baldwin stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Jacqueline, what happened? Oh, man. That's like 400 calories right there.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We've played 2 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped to third. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. He's 0 for 1. Schanuel batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2023. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Just one slice, Jacqueline.
Hot
You
shot
had two?
to first base, and he snags it to end
One
the
slice.
inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Still looking at that
You had two?
5-0 deficit.
You had two slices or one?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko.
Number 30.
That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Luis Robert now. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 6-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Carroll batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that ends the inning. White Sox add one on the solo shot. It's now back here on the south side. Here's Trout. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The White Sox up big in this one here on opening day.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Rolled over to third. Vargas tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Called strike right there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.